And action! I love that in this is basically a coming-of-age romance story. Greg is trying to get a date to the dance, and I think that that's something that is universally recognizable and relatable.
Story-wise, this one has been a long time coming. I think there's been elements of this plan for over a year. The earliest mention of the Ripley clones is in Greg Responds Volume 4. It's just a throwaway comedy line. But instantly I knew once we said that, we're gonna do it someday. And the idea of multiple Leias running around was just very funny to me.
From an actor's perspective, that's kind of a dream character or characters, is that you don't just have to be any one person. You get to really play around and be multiple people. So my first reaction was from an actor's perspective, which was, that's awesome! Why didn't they do this sooner?
You add into the mix a bunch of clone characters, a robot general, and you got the makings for a Wimpy Alien 8, so there you go.
Going to a place like this, it looks like it could have some cool exterior places. We like to think of this, even though it's a park, as the exterior of Greg's middle school. So anytime we're outside at Greg's school, it's usually here.
So my favorite sequence was Ripley 3 and Greg back to back, and they're joining forces to kill all of the other Ripleys surrounding them. So this is aerial shot that's locked down with all of the Ripleys that are alive still, with Ripley 3 and Greg in the middle, either using acid or her flamethrower to kill all of her siblings. That just came out awesome. I can't believe I love seeing myself die 5 different ways, but I really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
We had the grand ambition to film Wimpy Aliens 8, 9, and 10 all at the same time, for budget reasons mainly, but also timing reasons. Part of it's to keep the cast contained. If we need one character for many different parts, we can film it all on the same day. That helps a lot with scheduling, both for them and for us. So that was a large part of it. Making sure that we could use these masks for all of those episodes was an important part of it. And we're down to the wire with editing. We actually announced the date of this one as being released on June 28th. Whoops. And here, I think it was June 27th, I'm pulling this table out and throwing all these paint supplies and masks down on it and just going, I gotta get it done.
Leading up to the release of this video, spent 38 straight hours editing this. You know, we didn't anticipate it taking that long, but it's just the number of effect shots were really deceptive. Like, it was deceptively difficult to do this video.
The aerial shot, the 360-degree rotation with all the Ripleys in it. It had flames in it, had acid spit in it. That was tricky to make sure everything overlapped correctly. You know, we throw in a lot of smoke effects and fire effects and kind of spitting particle effects to try to get all of that feeling, you know, as real in our cartoony world as it can.
So for this shoot, we had Alea's dogs on set, and they're wonderful. Eddie and Daisy are wonderful dogs, but I think they were a little confused about the chaos that was going on. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to have them on set. So we love the Avengers movies and love the idea of a bunch of characters teaming up together. And that was kind of the idea all along with Wimpy Alien, with the villains. And as we went on, it's like, wow, this roster of villains is growing and growing and growing. And at the end of this episode is really the first time we get to see the full-grown versions of those aliens. It's going to make for some pretty epic episodes coming soon.
Without giving much away, the idea is to start the next one off much like your average Wimpy Alien episode. Greg's got problems, how's he going to solve them? But one by one, these people just keep getting in the way. And I think that'll be a fun sequence, and of course it'll lead to some kind of crazy climax, meriting a parts 1 and 2. This is the first time we're going to have a genuine cliffhanger. So 9 and 10, you heard it here, it's the Smackdown parts 1 and 2.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the behind the scenes of Diary of a Wimpy Alien 8, The Third Resurrection. If you love what we do, you love Greg Zeenle, the Wimpy Aliens, or our parody videos, a great way that you can help us out is actually if you go to our Teespring store, this shirt, which is Greg versus Roderick, but we also have, we have this shirt, which is featured in our video, and we have a whole lot of other Wimpy Alien and andyoufilms merchandise that you can get on our store.
So if you guys enjoy watching it, give back by buying a t-shirt, buying a pillow, buying anything with our logos or Wimpy Alien characters on them.
And if you really like what we do, be sure to check out our other videos. We do all kinds of parody mashups. We got Minecraft parodies, Jurassic World parodies, Avengers parodies, you name it. So be sure to check out all that our channel has to offer. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Action! Help! Hell yeah!
That was awesome.
Goal! Woo!